Welcome back to Kenton and Habiba. My name is Habiba. For those of you that are new to the channel, welcome. I'm so excited to bring you my Christmas tablescape, or what people call table setting. I'll also be showing you the rest of my dining room and what I did for Christmas, and also some bonus clips at the end of the video, so don't forget to watch till the end. And by the way, I will leave in the description box below some Christmas gift ideas. A lot of the items that I will use can be found on Amazon, or at least I will list similar items. So definitely check the description box at the end of the video. So let's get started. Okay, let's get into the decorating mood, but first, a hot cup of cocoa. And of course, you gotta have some marshmallows. Followed by some whipped cream. What would hot cocoa be without whipped cream? Just a little indulgence. Absolutely love this beautiful glass mug with the silver reindeer instead of your typical ceramic mug. Just a little bit more glam, don't you think? Cheers! Okay, let's get started. First, I had to clear up the table, starting off with a blank slate. Then I had to pick out some tablecloths. I have collected a bunch of tablecloths for years. I thought I was going to do this white tablecloth. White is always nice and clean and classic. And then I remembered I had some shopping done, and I have this table runner. It's beautiful, it's thick, it's got silver and gold embroidered into it, and I just thought it would be perfect. Not super long, but long enough. And it covers most of the table. And then I have this silver tray that I thrifted. You probably saw that in a previous video. Now, how are we going to doll up that silver? Well, I have collected a bunch of greenery from around town, or foraged is the right word, right? And then I have my vase. I have some roses, which I got from Whole Foods. And we're going to put that on the center of the table. So I love to decorate with a lot of natural things that you can find in your environment. So whatever greenery you have in your environment, you can use that. I also absolutely love, obsessed with magnolia leaves. And in the South, magnolia leaves are pretty common. Well, for those who have a tree and are lucky to have a tree. Actually, in the space that I live now, we don't have a magnolia tree, so it was a big deal for me to go find those. And then I added the roses, as you can see, created a beautiful centerpiece, and that alone would have been fine. Just the centerpiece with the tray looks good, but of course we're not going to stop there. So on top of the tray, I layered up some artificial eucalyptus leaves from the craft store, and then on top of that I added some evergreens. So you can mix artificial with real plants if you want. And then on top of that, I thought, why not add some fairy lights? So if you want a little bit more, I guess, sparkle or pizzazz, you could do that. But then in the end, I decided I prefer tea lights, because again, I'm kind of old world about certain things, and I prefer candlelight. So these are the tea lights I used in a previous video, and I put them in between the leaves on top of the tray. So that works out really well. You just have to be careful to make sure that the leaves don't fall into the flame, or that you protect the leaves from the flame. Okay, and now I'm adding these mercury glass Christmas trees, which have become a little bit more popular. You can find them in Pottery Barn and stores like that, but I actually found these in Tuesdays and also Marshall's, and they were for about $20–25 each. I added this silver reindeer, and I wasn't sure I liked it there in the middle of the table. So I was kind of playing around with the votives, and then I moved it to the side. You know, sometimes things don't have to be symmetrical. Okay, so I have these beautiful ornaments. I love food-related ornaments, and they're a little pricey, so I collect a few every year, and these are the ones I got: the matcha green tea, the lemon, the macaroons. And you'll see later I'm going to stick them in between the leaves just to create a little bit of whimsy. Okay, now my attention was turned to the back of the room because you want to make sure your table sort of coordinates with everything else going on. You can't have a fancy table and the rest looks bare. I'm adding this old nutcracker. I'm also adding some candy, some chocolates in the back. You know, it's Christmas. You should celebrate. It should be festive. It should be colorful. All right, now back to the table. We're going to add some table mats. I couldn't believe I found 8 table mats here for under $20. I'm going with silver. Kind of going to do a mix of silver and gold actually. And then I'm adding these white Mikasa plates, which I showed you last time. And to me, white plates are kind of like a black dress. You can dress them down or dress them up. You add accessories and you can change the look. So it never goes out of style and it's easy to coordinate with everything you have. So again, adding these white dinner plates and now adding the salad plates. If you are into soup, you would then add your soup bowls on top of this. So far so good. We have our centerpiece and now our plates. Now to add the cutlery. Your knives, your forks, your spoons, your dessert spoons, dessert forks. Just use whatever it is that you plan to eat with. Okay, paper napkins I love to collect. There's so many colorful themed paper napkins. Those I just showed you were $5, and this instead I decided to use were the cloth napkins, or what we call serviettes, and these are by Spode. They usually cost $36 per pack for 4 napkins. $36, but I got them for $10. So you can put your napkin under your salad plate or on top like I did, or to the side if you prefer. But again, it's up to you and how you plan to use it. Now, every time I see a butter dish, I think of my grandpa. He was Jamaican and he had a lot of British ways and he loved butter dishes. So I'm not using all of them on the table. I wanted to pick one and the silver one seemed perfect. This is one that I had also thrifted and it came out really well. So if you're serving bread, you'll need that. Also, I got from Williams Sonoma, fancy, peasant salt and pepper shakers, $29.95, which wasn't too bad. I thought they looked great on the table. They just create a little bit of magic and elegance, and I just absolutely love them. I also got this serving spoon and fork. You could use it for salad or for really any major dish. And this is the autumn vine servers. They are beautiful and they cost $40. Kenton really insisted he wanted these, so we got them. And I put them on the table because a lot of times I'll forget to put serving spoons. Okay, these are actually name tags for gifts, and I thought they would be awesome to use on the table. So you can, use things for other reasons, repurpose them. I tuck the threads underneath the napkin to make it a little bit neater. Okay, and now we have some English crackers. What do you know about English crackers? This is a tradition I grew up with as a little girl. They were always at the dinner table. You can put them across across your plate, on a diagonal, or in front of the plate like I just did. But usually they have a toy in them, a joke, a party hat, and some sort of kind of gag gift. But it just makes for a great conversation, and it's nice to entertain with. Okay, I forgot the glasses. So these are glasses I used for the Thanksgiving tablescape, so I decided to change it up. And I used these sort of stemless goblets. I like the gold base, and I will try to leave a link in the description box to glasses that are pretty much the same. And then I added some wine glasses as well. And so I thought about my mom and how she always wants tea, and so why not, if you're going to use English crackers, I guess you might as well set the table with a teacup and saucer. And this is the final look. And I'll let you enjoy it, and I'll come back later. I love how it came all together, don't you think? Beautiful. And you can certainly make this your own by changing the color of the flowers or changing the color of the napkins or table mats. Some people use chargers. I think this was simple enough for anyone to recreate. And again, you can certainly make it a little bit more personal by adding colors you prefer. In the background, you see I have some cake. Ooh, I can't wait to show you my black cake. Well, actually, I already have a recipe available, which I will also link. But yeah, I love using magnolia leaves. And oh, by the way, so in that corner straight ahead with the twinkling lights, I decided to change that plant out and put a Christmas tree instead, and I will show you that in a minute. So this is the last view or last shot of the table. And I love white roses. And oh, this is what it looks like at night without, you know, any of the lights on, just candlelight and the votives. Pretty romantic. And you can see the ornaments that I tucked away for a little whimsy. So, okay, this is the tree, an old tree that I had in the basement. Pretty beat up. I decided why not flock it? I've never had a flocked tree, you know, that's the big thing now. Stuff really works. Look what I did. Look at it. Doesn't it look like the tree is covered with snow? Let me give you a close-up. Oh my goodness, that looks so real. So yes, I think having the Christmas tree in the dining room just makes it look so much more festive. And as you can see, that tree is not overly decorated because I plan to decorate the tree in the family room. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's so much fun bringing it to you, and I hope you will hit that thumbs up if you were inspired by some of the tips I left. And don't forget again to check the description box for Christmas gift ideas and links to some of the items shown. Maybe you don't have Home Goods next to you to buy these serving spoons and forks. See, these are pretty large, nice ones. Or you don't want to spend $40 for some fancy ones like this from Williams-Sonoma. You can definitely go on Amazon and buy this whole set, and I've linked this below, by Mikasa Gourmet Basics. You're getting 8 pieces. Look at this. You get a soup ladle, it's pretty large. You get this cake server. This one's for lasagna. You can use it for mac and cheese. You can use these for your gravies or your stews. You've got this for your dessert. You can, I mean, there's so many different uses for these. So definitely check the description box and you will find links to these. So happy holidays and Merry Christmas to you and your family. And don't forget to shout out where you are watching us from. I so enjoy seeing all those comments, and I will see you soon. Bye. Now you didn't think I was gonna end this video without the girls making a cameo, right? Ayodele and Emily wanted to show you their new coats. They loved watching me decorate the dining table. How adorbs do they look in front of that Christmas tree, huh? Happy holidays!